Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Amber and this is a channel about plus size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Today we're going to be doing a haul from Madewell. If you're not familiar with Madewell, it is a denim, it started off as like a denim pure brand. It's got this very cool California girl vibe, and they've only had like straight sizes up until a couple years ago when they extended into plus sizes. In addition to denim, they also do like button-down shirts, they do casual shirts, t-shirts, some dresses, and then also like some leisure lounge pieces in there too, sweaters, and then they also have menswear too. They are a higher price point. You know, it's a little bit more premium. The fabric is a really nice quality. So yeah, the retails are a little bit higher, so you are getting a little bit better quality. But yeah, I'm excited to haul this. I think I've purchased one or two things at one point, but I've actually never really gotten a bunch of things to try on, so I'm excited to see how I like the fit. So here is a reminder of my measurements. I'm about 5'6", and I usually wear around a 20-22. The extended sizes for Madewell go from 16 to 24. So let's look at their size chart. So on their size chart, I probably land right around their 24 for most of their things, 22 for tops perhaps. So I did purchase mostly 24s or 37, which is how they classify their denim. So the first item that I'm wearing is this tipped FORREST V-neck sweater. It was $74.50 and I have it in a 3X. Beside you with the little slit. I think it's really cute. It's definitely like those, you know, 1990s collegiate vibe. I like the colors in the contrast here on the sleeve and the neck. The things that I don't love, so it's got wool and polymade in it, and the wool definitely makes it a little itchy, a little scratchy. I do find though, as I'm wearing it a little bit longer, I notice it less. When I first put it on my body, I was like, and then also, I don't love how narrow the neck is. I feel like in the pictures, it was like a little bit wider of a V. So I mean, that's just personal preference. There's nothing wrong with the garment for that. But yeah, otherwise I think it's cute. Yeah, and I do like the slits. I think those are a cute little add. I would say, I mean, it's not like cropped, but I would say it's like a little bit shorter. Like it definitely doesn't like cover your butt or anything. In addition to the sweater, I'm wearing their 10-inch high-rise skinny in the Wendover wash. I got these in a size 37 and they were $135. They are made out of cotton lyocell and they have 4% span. So my first thoughts, and actually let me do a turn, here's the side view and the back. So my first thoughts on these are that the fit is kind of weird for my body. I find that like the calf is kind of tight, but then the waist is really big. I don't know, let me come closer. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got like a whole bunch of room in here. Like I could fit a friend. So they're not being held up or secured at the waist, but they're also kind of being pulled down at the calf. So all in all, it's just like all kind of being dragged down. I do also have like excess fabric, like a lot here. It can fit, I can go look at my arms in here comfortably if they're cold. So it's almost like I need to go a size down on the top, but then I wouldn't be able to get my legs in the bottom. I'm kind of thinking that maybe these are built more for an apple shape, to be honest. So maybe if you're an apple, try them out and let me know if they work for you. So next up, I have on their Daily Drapey shirt. It is 100% viscose. It is in the color Faded Palm. It is $79.50 and I got it in a 3X. All right, I guess all of them can't be winners because this one's a no for me. So, first of all, like the hem kind of does this like hike, which, no, yeah, it does a hike. And I don't know if it's driven by the fact that these sleeves are ridiculously small. Granted, I've got pretty substantial biceps, but for the width of this garment, you think that they would give just a little bit extra room in that sleeve for the plus girl here. Hey Madewell. Hey Madewell, give us some extra sleeve. What I do think is cute about it is it has the curved hem with a little like inset here, which is a cute ad. You're probably like, Amber, get your hand out of the way so I can see it. And then the back just has a box pleat. To be honest, I don't know if I really like this fabric either for it. Like I said, it's viscose, which is a rayon, sister, sibling, something. It's got like a little crinkle texture. And I don't know, I feel like it makes it feel more dressy than I want it to be. But if I guess somebody looking for a button down that is a little dressier, maybe this fits the bill. They just made me feel kind of disconnected in my mind. This is the white cotton Courier shirt. I got it in a 3X. It is 100% cotton and it's $65. The color is pure white. So there's a lot of things that I actually really think are cute about this. I do like the shorter length. I do like the ease of fit overall. But once again, these sleeves, Madewell, what are you doing with these sleeves? Give us a little bit extra room. Because like, even if your arms fit, it's just limited motion because how low this drop is. So yeah, more sleeve please. But otherwise the fabric's really nice. It's a cotton twill, but it's like, it's substantial, but it's like soft enough. It feels cool, casual. I do like the dip in the back. I think that's cute. But maybe I wouldn't mind a little bit extra length in the front too. I do feel like, yeah, I think like maybe 2 inches longer in the front would be nice. But yeah, otherwise it's cute, just not for me. Next up I have the Denim BABYDOLL dress in washed black. And it was $98, and I actually, they must have been on the out of a 3X because I got a 2X, but let me tell you, it is definitely short. As somebody who probably hasn't seen the sun above her knees in 6 months, definitely feeling uncomfortable with the length of this one. If I did go to a 3X, curious how much length I would get there because I do think this is really cute in general. A couple things that I'd also be interested in if I sized up is where the seam placement hits, because as you can tell, currently it is not passing my boobs. My bust ends here and the seam is up here. So yeah, hopefully they accommodate. I mean, and I don't even have that big of a chest for, you know, the size I wear. So if anybody else has tried this on, let me know what your experience was with this BABYDOLL seam. But otherwise, beyond that, I love the black, the washed black. I love the sleeves. I do think it does get a little like constricting because of this band. So maybe the 3X wouldn't be a problem. But the rest of the sleeve actually is perfect. You know, I've been running into sleeve issues with Madewell, so this puff sleeve in a 2X fits my arm just fine. And then yeah, I mean the ease over body actually isn't bad. It's just where the seam hits and then the overall length is a little short. And I also wish it had pockets. Casual dresses like this, all you want is like a pocket, easy, put your chapstick, put your phone, put your snacks, whatever. Next up I have the Courier button back. It is in pure white. I got it in a 3X and it's $65 and it is cotton modal. So the modal is gonna give it a nice hand and a little bit more drape. So the fabric is really nice. It does wrinkle, just so you guys know, all of these shirts that I've tried on, I did steam them before. When I first got them, they had some pretty noticeable wrinkles from folding and shipping. So just note that you might have to maintain them in order to get them looking good. So first thoughts, the sleeves feel a lot better. With that being said, I feel like they can make them even a little bit more dropped and open. I do like the little pleat detail and then the collar and the neck. It's cute. But what I really love about this is the back detail. You see, it's got like, it's got a yoke up here and then an open button detail all the way in the back. And it's also like a high-low. I think that's really cute. What I don't like, in addition to the sleeves, is the length of the front. Like, it's really cropped. And I think proportionately for like a plus body, like give it a couple inches. And I think that would make it look a lot better. Right now it's just very kind of, I don't know, it's like kind of square. It's cute, but yeah, I think at least an inch or two would help it aesthetically a lot. And matched back with the shirt, I have the 10-inch high-rise skinny in a haze wash. I have size 37, and they were $128. And actually, let me switch my shirt for a t-shirt so you can actually see what the fit of this looks like. Okay, so now that I'm in a t-shirt, I wanted to point out, even though they are called the 10-inch high-rise, when I first read that, I was like, that's not gonna be a high-rise for me. 10 inch is usually kind of like mid-rise land for plus. I actually got these in and I measured them, and the rise is actually closer to a 14.5. So I do think maybe one of the straight sizes, like, you know, standard sizes, was a 10-inch, but as it gets bigger, the rise also gets longer. So don't get too worried about that call out. Just look at it as the high-rise skinny. So this is the same body or cut technically as the first pair that I had on, but these fit a lot better. So the fabric is different. It is a cotton poly span, 4% span, which is nice. They do have good stretch. Same thing, the leg opening, it's a very narrow, skinny opening, which is great. I hate when they're a little too loose, but these might be a touch too skinny, where that plus a narrow calf is kind of pulling them down. And then I'm also running into the issue, again, less than the TENCEL ones, but again, where I have this extra room in the back waist. I do feel like the other ones were a lot looser all around the waist, where these fit a lot better in the front, but I also do have some excess here. I think maybe if you have maybe a little bit fuller of a waist, then these could fit you really well. I mean, I know I do run into a lot of issues with the back of denim in general, just because my proportions of the back of my waist to my tush it's a pretty drastic curve. So these actually might be really great for you. I wouldn't even say like apple shapes specifically these would work better for. So I'd say, yeah, try these out. They're really nice. So overall, I'd say my experience with Madewell wasn't spectacular. I do still love a lot of the aesthetic that they bring. I like the fabrics that they use for the most part, but I just don't know what proportion their fit model is for plus, and maybe she's just not my proportions. I think I'll have my Apple friend Lindsay. I know, I'll probably talk about her a lot. I'll probably have her come over and try them on as well and see what her opinions are, because who knows, might just not be for me. But Madewell, if you're listening, maybe make a couple of adjustments so people like me can also shop. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I hope you will comment, like, subscribe, and share, and come back for more. See you next time.